If you're serious about becoming a profitable trader, this is the morning routine I use daily that nets me over $1,000 a day. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step the exact process I go through, the coins I look at, and the indicators I use. And no, it's not a million different buy-sell indicators that promise to make you so and so much money. And throughout the video, I'm going to show you a couple of long-term tricks that you can use to analyze better and spot which way the market is going when you're scalping. Let's get into it. I'm going to go over start to finish my morning trading routine so you guys can see exactly what I do each morning to hopefully grab some good trades from the market and be a profitable trader, right? That's the whole goal. So the first thing I'm always doing, right? I usually have 3 screens up, one on Bitcoin, one on Solana, and then one on Mexi. Sometimes I'm in a different location and I only have one screen, which sucks, but typically I'm on 3 different screens here. And the very first step I'm doing, I'll just do this on one screen for you guys, but the very first step I'm doing is I am moving to the daily time frame and I'm marking out our previous day high and low candle on Bitcoin here. So this would be our previous day high. This would be our previous day low. It's just wick to wick. Now, what we're usually looking for when we see these previous day high and low areas is, right, sometimes we'll come to the top and get resistance up here, maybe a wick through this top area, and then we can aim for some possible shorts on the 1 minute time frame, or same with the bottom, right? Sometimes we'll get resistance at the bottom. We could possibly aim for longs. In this case today, we were pretty much, when I was hopping on around 8 a.m. Central Time, we were already way past our previous day low. And typically when I see this going on in the market, especially on Bitcoin here, this usually means we want to look more towards the short way, okay? Since we're already so way past previous day low, we could probably look the short way, okay? So the first thing I'm doing, marking the previous day high and low, step number 1. Step number 2, I am moving to the 15-minute time frame, and I am simply checking for any divergences we have. So here is the RSI indicator. I do have an RSI video on my channel. If you type in relative strength index, this will pop up here. It'll look something like this when it pops up, and then I adjust the settings on it. So my settings for RSI are actually RSI length is 7, source is closed. To get these lovely bullish or bearish divergences, make sure this check box is check mark, and here's the other lengths and such. And then I just change the upper band, the middle band, and the lower band here. So upper band at 80, middle band at 50, and lower band at 22. So those are my RSI settings. Now, when we're dropping to the 15-minute on Bitcoin, we're going to do the same for Solana next. I usually only trade one coin. I try to stick to one coin. I would recommend this if you are just starting out with trading. Just try to stick to one coin, get to know that chart. When you're jumping around all these different coins, your brain's going to become muddled, confused. If you're just starting out, a lot of stock traders, they'll stick to a couple, 2 to 3 stocks or something like that. Same with Forex traders. And then usually they're watching one key stock, that's going to move the market. So Bitcoin is usually the market leader. So that's why we're watching Bitcoin first. Okay. So we're dropping to the 15-minute here. This is our higher time frame analysis for the day, or our top down analysis as it's called. So you'll see here, usually I'm hopping on around 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Central. The market opens 8:30 a.m. Central my time. I hopped on late today, but 8 a.m. And you'll see we had a bunch of bullish divergences on the 15-minute, right? But these were all the way back here around 3 a.m. my time. This pump up here on the 15-minute, this already played out. All these bullish divergences played out with this little pump up here, okay? So this play is pretty much done. Now, had you seen this back here or something, this would have been a nice long to take here on the 1 minute time frame, something I would have been looking at. However, that was around 5 a.m. my time, so I wasn't even up. I'm usually looking at those divergences to be prepared if anything is to come my way. So if we had 15-minute bullish divergences in this area, for instance, I may not be looking in the short direction as much because we could potentially get stopped out. It's not an A+ trade setup, okay? So I'm looking for those divergences just to make sure we don't have any in the direction we're looking to go. So the next thing, I'm dropping to the 5-minute time frame on Bitcoin. Like I said, I hopped on around 8 a.m. And what do we have here? We have a nice 5-minute bearish divergence. Here's another great thing about this play. We even got a liquidity sweep or grab up here, a nice double top, okay? So here's our kind of double top liquidity sweep area. Pay attention to these in the morning, especially during New York's market open, because you are going to see this all the time, whether it's a double top, double bottom, triple top, triple bottom. you're going to get these liquidity sweeps, and you can tell by this huge wick here. I think it looked even better on the 15-minute. But we got this nice double top liquidity sweep area, and we had a 5-minute bearish divergence. This is how you could prepare to take a great short off of this, right? This is what we're looking for in the morning. We're preparing for these liquidity sweeps or liquidity grabs and looking at divergences to make sure they're not going against in our overall direction that we have planned out in our game plan. And then we can possibly take a short off that, right? So 5-minute, we have our 5-minute bearish divergence. We have our liquidity sweep, our double top. Everything is looking great for that possible short play. Okay, so 1 minute, you can drop to the 1 minute here, and all you have to do next is look to find entry. If you're just drawing your fib here to here, this is some areas you could be looking at for possible entries, right? 0.382, 0.5, 0.618. Usually I like if they line up with a 5-minute bearish fair value gap. So we didn't quite form a 5-minute bearish fair value gap until around the 0.5 level. So it came up, shot right back down, wicked into this 5-minute bearish fair value gap. So if you want to keep it super simple on your end and you don't want to bother with the fib, look at these fair value gaps. So you can simply set an entry price right at the bottom of that fair value gap if you're going for a short, or sometimes you have to mark it in because it moves so quickly like this. But that's just the current state of the market condition. And you can take this short down. What else did we see? We started to form lower highs here. We had some lower lows going on, got a nice kind of channel going. Even now, it's looking to kind of retest this channel. That would be our top-down analysis for Bitcoin. Now, next step in the morning, we are moving to Solana here. This is why it's usually best if you hop on anywhere from an hour to half hour before the market opens or before whatever time you are trading, just so you're not hopping on and being like, oh my God, am I going to miss a trade? You want to do a higher time frame analysis in order to see where the market could possibly be heading. Because if you're just hopping on and moving too quickly and guessing right away, usually you're going to shoot yourself in the foot, okay? So I've done it many a times, even to this day. Sometimes I think I see something, I'm like, I'm going to miss it, freak out. Really, it's just better stick with your top-down analysis. So move to Sol, we'll move to the daily time frame, right? Daily, mark our previous day high and low candle. Don't overthink this, right? It's just the previous candle here. So from wick to wick. So here's our previous day high line and our previous day low line, okay? And then we're going to drop to the 15-minute. What are we checking for? Step number 2, we're checking to see if we have any bullish divergences. Like I said, because we were sitting so far past previous day low, even around this time, and it was ranging for so long, it was even creating a box area. This is more of a chart pattern, but the box out area around this range. Usually if you see something like this, we have this downward movement, we create like a range, a box, and then it just kind of sticks with that overall downtrend. Same if we have an uptrend going on. But that's more of a chart pattern. This 15-minute, we have this 15-minute bullish divergences, just like Bitcoin had. Already ran through it. I know it doesn't look like a big 15-minute bullish divergence, but sometimes this is all you get with them. Yes, you could have taken a long here, got this on the 1 minute, and then popped right back for a short. The 5-minute, right? Third step, drop into the 5-minute, just checking for divergences again. So what do we see? Same as Bitcoin. Sometimes it's not always the same, but we got this 5-minute bearish divergence. We hit a liquidity sweep here right at 8 a.m., right? We got this nice double top. Even came in for a third triple top. Like I said, New York will love to take you out with this. So sometimes they'll come up here 1, 2, 3, even 4 times before coming back into its overall higher time frame trend, which we were sitting past previous day low pretty well and in an overall downtrend. But we got a couple of liquidity sweeps on Sol, right? And this is why we're waiting for these 5-minute fair value gaps to form, okay? We actually didn't get a 5-minute bullish fair value gap through here. I believe we had one here, right? A little trickster with the sub worked out. Let's see. So usually I'm going with these boxes or fair value gaps, they're called. So basically this. So we did have a 5-minute bullish fair value gap here first. We were stuck in our range. Ranges are tougher to play. You just don't know how high up or down it's going to go. So here's this 5-minute bullish fair value gap. We're usually looking to enter at the 0.618 level. Wicked all the way down to 0.382, came up to the take profit area, wicked through our take profit level at 1.272. Did another jump down. This is a total range. Another jump up. We got another liquidity sweep. And this is where, it's really good because we got this huge bearish divergence going on. We got a triple top going on. We got a 5-minute bearish fair value gap now. And on higher time frames, right, we're still in an overall downtrend, sitting way past previous day low. Be safe. Probably look more towards the short way than the long way, just with the higher time frame analysis. Okay. And you can even wait. You don't have to be taking those 5-minute bullish fair value gaps. If your overall thesis in your head for the higher time frames is telling you this probably looks more like a short, wait for a 5-minute bearish fair value gap to come into play and then take the trade. You don't have to take every frickin' fair value gap. Ranges are the worst. You're going to get them back and forth. You really want to hit those trends or those trend breaks or something like this in order to get that. Okay. So that is the top-down analysis, and that is the morning setup I do every day. I also am playing with, just to show you guys, but playing with different trading sessions, right? We have London, we have New York, we have Asia. So I was doing some backtracking and I just wanted to share this with you guys. I haven't done enough analysis on this yet, but backtracking, right? Asia, we were down. London, pretty much range, right? We had on Bitcoin, actually, London almost tried to pop up, right? And then New York, it came back down. So what I'm noticing with these sessions anyways, just a little trick of the day that I'm playing with. It's not set in stone yet for me, but we're usually getting reversals off these sessions, meaning if Asia's going down, London, we might get a pop up like we did here. This would have been a nice long on a 1-minute time frame, right? If London were going up, right? New York, we may go down, so on and so forth. So just reversing off those sessions here. So kind of range, that was probably the weekend. Let's see. So like London, right? We were mainly in an uptrend, more of a range, but New York, we fell, reversal. This was one. This I remember last week, so I was like, are we going to reverse? I tried to almost reverse here and just didn't have it. So like I said, not 100% set in stone, but it's something I am currently playing with. So London here, right? We went up. New York, we went down. Let's see. London, we went up. New York, we went down. These are usually the sessions I'm playing. Asia tends to accumulate or range more, but London and New York tend to be very trending. Let's see. London up. New York, mainly a range, but did come down. Still could take some sweet shorts there. London up. New York down. London up. You know, this very last one, New York down. So this is what I'm currently playing with, just trying to look and reverse off different sessions here, which we did get a nice little reversal today after this London pump up. We reversed back down. Just a little trick of the trade I'm working with. Like I said, not 100% set in stone for me, but I am watching it daily now just to kind of see where we're at. And that indicator, sorry, just pull these up for you guys. The boxes, fair value gap by Lux Algo will pop up with these boxes here. As you see, I don't adjust the settings on it. And then trading sessions, it's just a TradingView indicator, trading sessions, just something I'm currently playing with that I thought was cool. So I haven't adjusted any settings on it yet, but something I am playing in. Now, if you are interested in learning more about trading, I do have a link to my free Discord down below. We are planning on doing something for Black Friday coming up here for you guys. So I want to give away a lot of cool stuff. So hop in there. It's all being put together right now. I'm hoping to have it done today, but definitely some exciting stuff in there. I also do have a course on the premium side of our Discord if you are interested in learning more about trade. Whatever, come hop in here. I do live trading. I live trade perpetual futures. I would love to have you guys come watch, come learn. It's not always a piece of cake, no, but hey, if we can get 50% win rate, 50, 60% win rate, we are profitable traders. So let's get it going. Feel free to hop in down below and I will see you on the other side. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos on my channel. I try to put out all the information I wish I would have known in the beginning. So please check it out. And if you do have questions, drop them below. Thank you.